rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever is that in your chart. Now, let's go ahead and do a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button, share button. Now, not only that, I try to be the best reader that I can for you. It's other beautiful people that can help assist you on your journey. With that basically being said, salutations, rich rising, royal rising. No matter where you at, I know we went through a lot of stuff, but now everybody's coming in the building. So let's get started. Now, the title of this one, Virgos, or Crosswatcher. Someone is taking your kindness for a weakness. They never saw this side of you, okay? They never saw this side of you. Let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation, and then let's go directly into it, okay? Now, I did have to come live on this one because it was very important. So, Spirit Guides, Angels, Universe, we are thankful right now for everybody coming to the channel, right? Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, right? What we're going to do is take that energy and give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, ashe, amen, namaste, salah, shalom. You know, we are finna get into this beautiful reading. Again, I had to come in live, so this will be a little minute. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to my A1s. A1 day ones, B2 round twos, or wherever you at. Cross watchers, welcome. If you're not even a Virgo, we're gonna welcome you in anyway because we noticed the channel is growing. So since we are growing, I know it's not 15,000 Virgos, but anyway, welcome to the channel. Come on in, get some of this knowledge now. Virgo, I do want to say right now, you've been very courageous and you have a lot of strength. You have stood your ground. You have noticed that people around you are starting to take your kindness for a weakness. What does that mean? That basically means, Virgo, you are starting to realize people that's being manipulative, people that is purposely, let me say it correctly, purposely trying to manipulate you, trying to deceive you, trying to love bomb you, trying to bait switch you, trying to gaslight you. You are starting to see every situation in every angle, in every way that a person can even try to bring this towards you. Virgo, you are to the point where you are fed up. Now, when I say fed up, it's different types of fed ups to a Virgo, okay? Because Virgo got about 1,000 of them. We talking about this fed up where you wouldn't piss on a person. Excuse my language. This is one of them ones where you wouldn't drop a century token on this person because they have crossed you, manipulated you, or tried to deceive you to the point where you are tired of going in this dynamic. Virgo, I also feel like the reason why you've been holding back or pulling your energy back from a lot of people is because you have been at peace. Instead of creating war, because they don't know what type of war a Virgo creates, because you maybe never showed them this side. And if you start to show them this side, they're going to think you the Lulu. They're going to think you crazy. They're going to think you bipolar. They're going to think you schizophrenic. They're going to think you everything except the child of God, okay? So you got to understand. Virgo, the reason why you acting like this because you want balance. You want security. You want stability. You want a place in your life where you can actually call home. And when I say home, we're not talking about your temple on this one. We are talking about a material place that you can actually call your safe haven. Now, that right there is for like 20% of people that may be in a relationship, okay? That may be living with somebody, okay? Now, if you single, some of you are starting to enjoy your peace, but then again, people been playing you so much, been trying to use you financially, trying to use your energy, trying to use your ideas, steal your ideas, use any dynamic around, and all you wanted to do is show them grace and mercy. You wanted to have a friend. You wanted to have a lover. You wanted to have a confidant. You wanted to have somebody that's equally balanced. But Virgo, you are starting to realize the people that are around you are not really on your divine level. Let me say it correctly. Divine level. You again have been dealing with a lot of people when you was in a lower vibrational state, meaning you have met these people when you wasn't matured in what you are today. You probably met your soulmate when you was a little bit lower, or you was probably getting back on the right track, getting on your feet, getting things together. You was probably at a peak in your independence where you was ready for a relationship, but deep down you really wasn't ready for that type of relationship. Okay, now Virgo, you are very intuitive. I know you've been leaning towards the universe, you've been leaning towards your angel guides in the universe to help you create this balance or find balance within yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into tarot. Let's go ahead and do what we got to do. We got 54 in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, let me go on and hit meditation right quick. We do meditation differently. Lately, I've been doing mudras, but I'm not going to do any mudras. So we're going to breathe in this positive energy, right? We're going to let out all the negativity because, you know, wherever you at, it can be a early rising or it can be a long rising. It can be a long day. So we're going to get rid of the negativity. We're going to get rid of the negative thoughts. We're going to get rid of anybody who got on our nerves, hindered us, pressured us, tempted us to try to lose our cool so we can get the blueprint of this message the right way, okay? So let's breathe in. Breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance toward your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we're letting it go. Breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that is hindering you or stressing you out, we're letting it go. One last time. Breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance towards your highest good and highest understanding. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you or not for you. We're letting that go back to the universe, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah, Shalom. Let's get directly into this thing. Now, Virgo, why this person want to take your kindness for a weakness is because you have been tolerating a lot of BS. Let me just say it like that. You've been tolerating this person because you really care about them, you really love them, or they very beneficial to your heart, okay? Now, Virgo, I have also seen or visualized that lately you have been in a kind of not a funk, but you're tired of people lying. You're tired of people making promises that they can't keep. If they set up something that's supposed to be for you, Virgo, they not meeting the requirements, or they are not making you a priority, or no matter what you do, if it feel like to you is not good enough to satisfy this person or have a person close to your heart. So Virgo, what you are starting to do, you are starting to get more frustrated about the situation because you've been holding your emotions back. You have not been expressing how you've been feeling. You have not been talking to people the way that you used to, and you still want to know why it's some type of delay that is going on. We got the Six of Swords basically being in reverse, clarified with the Four of Cups basically being upright. So it's letting me know right now it's some type of delays in your life when it comes to some type of emotional foundation. This can may be because things have been so stagnated that you may be bored about what you may be in, or you may feel like emotionally it's not rooting the way that it needs to be. And that's all because you want some type of justice. But what you're in is some type of unfairness. You're dealing with somebody who don't like to take accountability for their actions. If they mess up, oh, okay, whatever. But if you mess up, oh, it's World War VIII. Now, not only that, Virgo, you are tired of being in a dishonest ass relationship, okay? When I say dishonest, again, it's a person that's not telling you everything. They're only telling you the information that you need to hear. Now, again, I have gave you in previous readings to pay attention to the friend cycle. Red flags, okay? Now, if you ain't never met them, red fucking flag. I'm finna cuss in this reading, okay? Red flag to the fullest. If you ain't never heard them talk on the phone with their friends, Another fucking red flag. Pay attention. Now, another thing, if you are in a relationship, the friends ain't came around, the family ain't came around, 9 times out of the 10, you're a fucking option, okay? I hate to be rude, I hate to cuss on this one, but this one's making me mad already, and everybody know how I be when I get upset. So Virgo, I feel like right now, whatever situation that may be going on, it may be feeling like somebody trying to punish you off of the guilt that they have. Now, somebody may be stonewalling. I have to bring this up. Somebody may be stonewalling you or being frozen or giving you silent treatment off of this type of guilt. It may be something they trying to blow over, Virgo, because they know you a visionary. They know you can see everything. They know you always see the big picture of everything, very detail oriented. But Virgo, what the challenges are, you are overcoming over this type of energy and you are focusing more now on your career. You starting to understand that where you are at by yourself, you are stable enough to cook, to clean, to hold on, let me say it correctly. I almost said some stuff that I wasn't supposed to say. Let's be professional, because I got kids listening in the background in inside your homes. Now, cook, clean. You can pay your own bills. You got your own financial bag. Only thing you really want a person for maybe is for sexual entertainment, and that's a lot for a lot of Virgos. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. But for you, it's not about the sexual energy. It's about having a kindred spirit with somebody that you can divinely be connected, that you can let down your walls to actually trust. Virgo, when you've been dealing with this person, you've been aiming high, aiming high, aiming high. They had low expectations. You aim high above the mark. They still giving low expectations. No matter what you do, it's still low vibrations and low expectations, since it wanted to come out my mouth. You are dealing with somebody, Virgo, that is very, very low vibrational. Now, the key thing about this, what are you going to do with this low vibrational energy? You're starting to realize this person don't want to ascend. This person don't want to take accountability. This person always put you in an unfair situation because they're always trying to punish you off of something that you didn't do. But Virgo, I'm finna tell you right now, you are in a transition and you are taking action towards your own happiness, towards your own prosperity. You have been rerouting yourself into the direction that you need to go, because the more you move forward, the more people starting to acknowledge your beauty. People starting to acknowledge the things that you do. If you at work, you are starting to be noticed at work off of your work ethic. If you are in a relationship and you're not getting the satisfaction that you need there, other people is ready to come in to give you. And it got me thinking of that song, Wale and Earth Gang. I got options. I got options, baby. There's a million people watching. I can't, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't never heard the song, you need to see it. But you need to hear it. But what it's basically talking about, how you have options. You got so many options, Virgo. The reason why you ain't jumped on them options because you love the person that you with. And once a Virgo love that one person, is nobody else don't matter if you are high vibrational. Let me say that correctly, because a cross watcher be like, well, my Virgo ain't like that. Your Virgo is low vibrational, baby. Put them on the channel and give them about 3 months, they'll start elevating. Now, not only that, Virgo, even though you starting to see this recognition, you are starting to see a lot of more responsibility that really wasn't yours, that came in unjustified. So now you looking at a different perspective with the Queen of Swords, because now not only that you looking at a new perspective, you are ready to cut things off. And thing I love about the Queen of Swords is, with the Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, but this is not even about an air sign right now. This is all about you, about what you are no longer tolerating. Virgo, you are cutting people off because you are like, you're not matching expectations. Off with their head. You said you was gonna do this, but you ain't do this. Off with their head. The reason why you was in there saying off with their head, Virgo, because you are tired of hanging on to things that is not suitable for you. You are tired of putting yourself in situations and different dynamics where you always rushing to aid somebody or enable somebody or help somebody or give them that true, honest divine love that spirit had within you to give out to individuals, and they starting to take that for granted. They are starting to believe that you supposed to do that, and they're not supposed to do nothing back for you. Virgo, if you are in a relationship, you may be dealing with a person that is very freaking one-sided. When I say one-sided, I'm talking about this person don't care about nothing but themselves and the people they can help around them that's benefiting them. And Virgo, you are, I say it every reading, you are a safe haven. What does that mean? That means this person, cause they know you're not going nowhere. Well, they thinking you're not going nowhere, right? So Virgo, you are starting to move ambitiously because you are tired of people keep thinking you're gonna stand directly where you supposed to be at. Virgo, right now you frustrated with what's going on. You done tried. You done put your all in it. You done put your effort in it. You done everything you can. But somebody still is not seeing the picture about what if I treat Virgo right? Will Virgo give me more love, or will Virgo do whatever it got to do, right? So Virgo, you are starting to go through the progressions. You are starting to see that you are no longer want to get stabbed in the back. You no longer want to be in a situation where it's creating an unhappy atmosphere. Virgo, a lot of you all have been tolerating a lot of individuals in your life, all because right now you are scared to make the sacrifice. This is one reason why you're going through delays. And I hate that these readings been talking about cutting people off lately, because I'm not the one to cut people off. But this person that you dealing with, I'm gonna just be 1,000 and say it because it's been on my mind before I even came on live, and I'm just gonna say it, okay? The person that you may be dealing with ain't crap. And when I say ain't crap, ain't crap. The reason why I say that, because Virgo, they want you to rush in to help them with whatever. Virgo, and I say it like this, and let's be logical right quick. Can I be logical with you? If you in a relationship, right? And you are working together on anything, and a person do not want to put in effort to work with you to get any type of property, but you are helping them get everything together, Virgo, they using the shit out of you, okay? And I hate to be rude, and I don't want you to be naive when it comes to that, but Virgo, you pulled your energy back because you start seeing something else that I want you to do. And this is how you know if somebody really for you, right? And this is only if you're in a relationship, okay? Now this is playing Russian roulette, and I'm gonna say it right now because you really testing a person all the way to the fullest, okay? Now, if you really want to know if somebody with you, take away everything. Take away sex. Take away paying the bills. Take away everything. Take it all away. If they want gifts, take it back. Anything, just take it away. See if they're gonna be down with you when you stop giving. When you stop giving your energy, when you stop giving your time, when you stop running to them every time they need you, and leave them out alone on that island by themselves so they can see what it's really like without that Virgo. And then Virgo, you will start to see the truth and clarity what you need, because the Ace of Swords is right here. You will start seeing everything that you need to see about a person. The reason why, again, this person is taking your kindness for a weakness, because you jump on every freaking opportunity. Virgo, I need you. Here I come. And deep down to you, Virgo, you are hoping that it's going to change things. But a lot of you lately realize, even if you are doing cordial help, okay? Let me say cordial help. What is cordial help? Yes, you still helping the individual, but you being cordial and you helping a person because you want to help a person. But you are blunt enough to tell a person that whatever is on your mind at that time. Normally Virgos be like, okay, I'll do it for you, but deep down in their mind be like, man, I really didn't want to do this shit. Man, you know, this, that, and the other. But now you telling them, I really don't want to do it, but I'm doing it because I love you. But Virgo, this person that you've been dealing with, let's get on this person. The person that you've been dealing with, Virgo, has been very defensive, all because they are mentally trapped. We got the Seven of Wands with the Eight of Swords. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Now, they mentally trapped. They trying to be defensive. They trying to keep their guard up. They trying to keep their wall up. Now, I feel like one is because Virgo, the hope and wish that they had, thought that you was going to keep, they know that's gone. Now they know that Since you pull your energy back, you pull the divine energy back. A lot of you was saving these individuals, and I gotta say it correctly. A lot of you was saving all of these people that was around you because of your divine energy. And since you pull that energy back, now they going through karma. Now they turn around and going through hardships financially because the balance that was once there was a divine balance. And Virgo, when you pull your energy back, they had to go back to that karma, that karmic balance, all because from some type of third party situation they put you in. So that now I'm starting to understand why you pull back. I now starting to understand why you thinking they taking your kindness for a weakness. Virgo, some of y'all thinking that, being honest, some of y'all see that a person is using you mentally, physically, and financially, right? They taking your energy, they taking your ideas, they turn around and long as you giving, they down with it. But they not giving you nothing in return, because when it comes to this third party that they dealing with, you're not seeing that it's a control issue. The reason why they are not messing with you the way that they normally mess with you, Virgo, because again, remember, you was lower vibrational when you was talking to this person. So you was willing to give your time, you was willing to give your energy. Some of you was simping, and I'm not gonna lie, it's nothing wrong with it to a certain degree. Some of you was giving your all, but this person wasn't giving back. So after a long period of time, Virgo, you done what you done best with the Queen of Pentacles basically being in reverse. And the thing about the Queen of Pentacles being in the reverse, for some of y'all that do not know, that is one of the last people in the whole tarot deck that will turn their back on somebody, okay? Now, when the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, that means you done everything that you could. From you done went through hell and hot water with this person, trying to get them to understand you, trying to get them to love you, trying to get them to appreciate you, but they just don't see it. But now, since you done went through all of that, and when I say all of it, it's a period of time. You went through this for a long period of time dealing with somebody, and you still see that they trying to take your kindness for a weakness, so you cut the shit off. No offense, excuse my language. You don't even look at them attractive anymore, because you learn how to balance yourself. You learn how to keep your, I'm not gonna say a mask, you learn how to keep your emotions bottled in without letting this person see you sweat. Like deep down in your mind, Virgo, I'm not gonna lie, you been in the fool card basically being in reverse. You don't even like being in this unknown. You were scared to take this leap of faith right here, because you know you got to move forward in order for somebody to come clean. So in order for somebody to come clean, you had to be very, very defensive about what is good for you. You had to be defensive about your energy. You had to protect yourself. Virgo Spirit said you made a great choice on this, because the love that you thought was love with the lovers, yeah, it's happiness to them, but it's not happiness to you. You need to start being serious with yourself, because right now, Virgo, I do see the card showing me Ten of Cups being right here, but it's clarified with the lovers being in reverse, okay? Now, y'all love each other, y'all just don't get along. But it is somebody, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that may be wanting to come into play to give you this long-term longevity of love that you've been seeking for, okay? Now, who is you dealing with? We got the King of Wands basically being in reverse, Five of Pentacles basically being upright, and we also got the Five of Wands basically being in reverse. So honestly, Virgo, I feel like if you are dealing with somebody, you could be changing yourself right now, or you can be acting like your rising sign. That's the best way to say it, whatever your rising is. But I do see Leo, Sagittarius, Aries on the table. Virgo, you are mad, or somebody is mad that you done left them out in the cold. Let's say it correctly. You found a resolution, you found a solution, instead of dealing with competition, dealing with conflicts, dealing with drama, dealing with all of this he say, she say. Virgo, you decided to pull back, and this person don't see the mental clarity of how long this have been since you have pulled back. But since they starting to notice, because they notice, they just being delulu right now and acting like they don't see it because they entertaining somebody else. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, it may not be a lover, but they and something else I want to see, because I haven't said this word in a long time, and I was trying to avoid it, but Spirit said leave it all on the table. Somebody that you messing with is on the DL. They friends know, but you don't know. They family know, but you don't know. This person used you as a representation to keep their family off of your back while the whole time they liking the same sex, but they'll get shunned upon if they get caught out in the public. Now, something else that I'm seeing right now, Virgo, you still being optimistic about this relationship, but you are starting to take effort to move forward. You say you are not being juggled anymore. Virgo, you have mentally cut your energy off of this person because it's new inspiration and new doors open. Again, I knew it was going to come out. You got the Seven of Cups. You got options. You got people looking at you. You know people looking at you. Again, you choose not to deal with these type of individuals because you was imprinted on this one person that you thought that was going to change their life for you. But since they keep on playing, since they want to keep putting everything over for you, remember they done messed up days with you. If you wanted to spend time, they may call it off. They may have to be prioritizing up to something else. But when it comes to anything that they want to do, Virgo, you see they up jump and do it with no problem. So now you starting to get the epiphany and understanding, Virgo. Now it's time to pull back with the Four of Wands. Like you was rushing into a lot of stuff. So now you need to pull back a little bit and get your mental clarity on the way that it is dealing with this toxic energy. Yeah, the Devil card's right here. And right next to it is the Ace of Swords basically being in reverse. So this person probably don't see the toxic ways that they have. Only thing they see is the way how you love them, Virgo, and they not really seeing the clarity of everything. They not seeing how long they have put you in this situation. But now, Virgo, with the Three of Pentacles, I am seeing that you are starting to build. You are starting to expand. You are starting to network. And people are starting to show you your worth, show you your value. You've been very patient with this person, but now, Virgo, you starting to birth something new because you know new doors are opening up. It's new opportunities, and you are tired of wasting your time dealing with individuals. You are no longer being codependent on anybody no more. If you are married, you're about to divorce this person. And I hate talking about divorce. You're about to separate or divorce somebody because you see that nothing's going to be changed with the individual that you've been dealing with. So what the best thing you do now, you are either doing two things. You are giving them the same energy as they giving you, or you are retrieving, or you're retreating, not retrieving, you are retreating your emotions that you poured so much in with this person and you went back in a hermit mode. You went back to a spiritual divination to try to find out another way. Some of you may be secretly manifesting on something better to come in the near future. Virgo, I see right now the reason why you went into the tower in the hermit mode is because you've seen a tower moment. So some of you are very clairvoyant. Some of you seen the cycles dealing with this person and you are tired of keep dealing with it and you are tired of letting spirit intervene. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you let spirit intervene into your problem in a tower moment, that is the worst painful experience anybody can have. Why is it painful? It's because you didn't understand the lesson and now spirit got to come in. So that's just like your parents told you to clean up the room the way that they wanted you to clean up the room, but you didn't clean up the room the way how they wanted you to clean up the room. They come in and see the room still spotless in their eye and they come in and whoop your ass. I mean, now they don't do it in this generation. We talking about old school. They like old school generation. So that's what we're talking about when it comes to this dynamic or this connection. Virgo, you've been very strategic about walking away. Whoa. Virgo, how you? Ooh, Virgo, y'all got me. Ooh, y'all is very strategic about trying to make some type of exit. So I don't know if you pushing somebody away, you giving them the same energy. Virgo, you about to say, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. Nothing you can do for me. It's nothing more you can show a person. But Virgo, let me see what else going on after this. But Virgo, you got an overflow coming in for you. An overflow of love that's going to be so loving and so abundant. Now, with that basically being said, if you want a personal reading, we're going to stop it right here. So if you want a personal reading, get at me, text me. We can make that happen. It's in the description box below. But Virgo, this person that you are dealing with, I tell you, they ain't shit. And I can say it at the end now. They ain't shit. And I'm going to be honest. The reason why they ain't because they haven't really looked at you the way that they need to look at you. Because, again, they've been playing with other parties. They've been turning around and listening to they low vibrational ass friends. They've been turning around and listening to low vibrational family. They have not tried to extend off the lack of accountability that they don't see themselves as being pessimistic. They don't see themselves having a little narcissistic tendencies. I didn't say they was a narcissist. I just said narcissistic tendencies. They don't see themselves like that because of the program they was growing up with. But Virgo, you are different. You got the Hierophant right here. You are different. You are trying to ascend. You are very wise in the way that you walk. You People look at you in high demand and high regards, very religious, and this person may be jealous of you probably saying stuff don't stink. Virgo never said they stuff don't stink. Now it may be a light smell, but shoot, it don't stink. But but Virgo, I feel like right now you are learning how to keep your emotions checked. But this person is overindulged in everything besides flowing with the person that's there for them the most. So with that basically being said, again, if you want a personal get at me, text me. We can make that happen. You are so welcome. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to the Soul family. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Again, till the next time. I love you.